Have you ever wondered what the most extreme, bizarre, and jaw-dropping street foods around the world look like? From sizzling scorpions in China to mind-blowing deep-fried tarantulas in Cambodia, the world is full of unique and daring street food experiences that will challenge your taste buds. In today's video, we're diving into the extreme street foods you must try in 2025. Some will excite you, while others might leave you speechless. Would you dare to eat these? Stay tuned as we explore the wildest, weirdest, and most unforgettable street food adventures from around the globe. The first is balut from the Philippines. This is one of the most famous yet controversial street foods in the world. Balut is a fertilized duck embryo that has been incubated for around 14 to 21 days before being boiled and eaten directly from the shell. When cracked open, you'll see a partially developed duckling with visible features like beak, bones, and even tiny feathers. While it may look shocking to outsiders, Filipinos consider balut a delicacy, rich in protein and believed to be an aphrodisiac. The texture is a mix of soft yolk, firm egg white, and tender duck embryo. To eat it, locals usually sprinkle it with salt and sometimes vinegar or chili. It's often sold by street vendors at night, and the experience of cracking open the shell, sipping the warm broth inside, and then taking a bite of the embryo is a rite of passage for many adventurous eaters. The taste is often described as a richer, more flavorful version of a regular boiled egg, with the added crunch of the soft bones. While some find it unsettling, others love the depth of flavor and the cultural significance it holds in the Philippines. The second is fried tarantula from Cambodia. This terrifying-looking street snack dates back to the Khmer Rouge era when food was scarce, and people had to survive on whatever they could find. Over time, fried tarantulas became a delicacy and a popular treat among locals and tourists alike. The spiders are first marinated in a mix of salt, sugar, and crushed garlic before being deep-fried to a crispy perfection. The taste is often compared to a mix of fried chicken and soft-shell crab, with a crunchy exterior and a gooey center. The legs are crispy and flavorful, but the real challenge for many first-time eaters is the abdomen, which contains a mixture of soft organs and spider fat. Some say it has an earthy, nutty flavor, while others find it unsettling. Fried tarantulas are widely sold in Cambodia, especially in the town of Skuon, known as Spiderville, where vendors line the streets with trays of freshly cooked arachnids. For the truly adventurous, pairing it with a cold beer makes the experience even more enjoyable. The third is century egg from China. This preserved egg, also known as pidan, is made by curing duck, chicken, or quail eggs in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for several weeks or even months. Over time, the egg undergoes a chemical transformation, turning the yolk into a creamy dark green or gray color, while the egg white becomes a translucent jelly-like amber. The smell is pungent, often described as ammonia-like, but the taste is rich, creamy, and slightly salty, with a deep umami flavor. It is often served sliced and topped with soy sauce, pickled ginger, or tofu. Despite its strong aroma and appearance, century egg is a beloved delicacy in China, often eaten as a side dish or in congee. Many first-timers struggle with the overwhelming smell, but those who can get past it often find the flavor surprisingly delicious. It's an acquired taste, but for those who appreciate aged cheeses or fermented foods, it can be an unforgettable culinary experience. The fourth is surströmming from Sweden. Often labeled as one of the smelliest foods in the world, surströmming is fermented Baltic herring that has been left to age in cans for months. The result is a fish with an incredibly strong, sour, and almost rotten smell that can be detected from a distance. In fact, the smell is so overpowering that many Swedes open the can outdoors to avoid filling their homes with the intense aroma. The fish itself is typically eaten with thin flatbread, boiled potatoes, chopped onions, and sour cream to balance out the intense flavors. While some people gag at the smell alone, others describe the taste as salty, tangy, and deeply flavorful. For those willing to take on the challenge, surströmming festivals in Sweden provide an opportunity to experience this legendary dish in a more social setting. It is one of those foods where the experience is just as important as the taste, making it a must-try for extreme food lovers. The fifth is hakarl from Iceland. This Icelandic delicacy is made from Greenland shark meat that has been fermented and dried for several months. Fresh shark meat is toxic due to high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide, so it must go through a special fermentation process to make it safe to eat. The meat is buried underground for weeks, then hung to dry in open-air sheds for several months. The result is a food with an incredibly strong ammonia smell, similar to that of a cleaning product. The taste is intensely fishy, with a chewy, rubbery texture. Locals often eat hakarl in small cubes, usually accompanied by a shot of Brennivin, a strong Icelandic schnapps, to help wash it down. Despite its harsh aroma and challenging taste, hakarl is a significant part of Icelandic culinary history, and is often eaten during the midwinter festival Thorablat. The sixth is casu marzu from Italy. This is one of the most controversial cheeses in the world because it contains live maggots. Made in Sardinia, casu marzu starts as a traditional sheep's milk cheese, but during the aging process, cheese flies lay their eggs inside. As the larvae hatch, they break down the cheese, making it softer and more spreadable. The presence of live maggots is essential to the cheese's texture and flavor. Some locals eat it with the maggots still alive, while others remove them before eating. The flavor is intense, with a strong ammonia kick and a creamy texture that spreads easily on bread. However, due to food safety concerns, casu marzu is technically illegal to sell, but it remains a deeply embedded part of Sardinian food culture. The seventh is sanakji from South Korea. This is a dish made of live baby octopus, freshly chopped and served immediately, often drizzled with sesame oil. Because the octopus is still alive when it's cut into pieces, the tentacles continue to move on the plate, making it one of the most interactive food experiences in the world. The texture is chewy and the flavor is mild, with the real excitement coming from the suction cups on the tentacles, which stick to the mouth as you chew. Some people find it thrilling, while others find it unnerving. However, eating sanakji comes with a small risk. Because the suction cups remain active, they can stick to the throat, causing a choking hazard if not chewed properly. The eighth is durian from Southeast Asia. Known as the king of fruits, durian is famous for its overpowering smell, which is so strong that it's banned in hotels and public transportation across several countries. The aroma has been compared to rotten onions, sewage, and even dirty socks. But despite this, durian is beloved for its creamy, custard-like texture and sweet, nutty flavor. The fruit is large, covered in a thorny shell, and requires careful handling when opening. Some people absolutely love the taste, describing it as rich and sweet, while others can't get past the smell. It is often eaten fresh or used in desserts like durian ice cream and pastries. The ninth is fried scorpions from China and Thailand. The 10th is blood pancakes from Finland and Sweden. These extreme street foods push the boundaries of what people consider edible, offering a unique glimpse into the world's diverse culinary traditions. And there you have it, some of the most extreme and shocking street foods from around the world. Whether you're an adventurous foodie looking for your next challenge or just curious about the incredible diversity of global street food, these dishes prove that every country has its own unique flavors and surprises. Known as blodplatter, these pancakes are made by mixing pig's blood with flour, milk, and onions before being cooked like regular pancakes. They have a deep, iron-rich flavor and are often served with lingonberry jam to balance the taste. Historically, this dish was created as a way to use every part of the animal, making it an important part of Nordic culinary tradition. These extreme street foods push the boundaries of what people consider edible, offering a unique glimpse into the world's diverse culinary traditions. And there you have it, some of the most extreme and shocking street foods from around the world. Whether you're an adventurous foodie looking for your next challenge or just curious about the incredible diversity of global street food, these dishes prove that every country has its own unique flavors and surprises. Which of these would you try, and which one is a hard no for you? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting travel adventure. Thanks for watching Travel with Damal Consult, and I'll see you in the next one.